All right, guys, so here's part two of our digitizing your flipbook. So far, what we've done is uploaded our images into Photoshop. Um, we have resized the whole project into something more manageable so Photoshop does not lag and crash and make everyone's life miserable. So we've got this started right here. I've adjusted and cropped all of my layers as needed, rotated them if I needed to do that as well. And so far, all I've done now is went to my frame, my timeline down here, and clicked on Create Frame Animation. The same step that we did back with the Thaumatrope. Um, so you'll notice that it only shows that one frame. And so what I want to do is I don't want to have to go through here and insert every new frame. So what I'll do is click on this, go to Make Frames from Layers, and it throws them down in my timeline just like that. But you'll notice it does it backwards. So here's my title slide at the back. Here's my end slide in the front. So I got 55 slides. I don't want to think about having to rearrange all those. So I want to go to here again, and I want to reverse the frames. So now Flipbook is in the back. My title is up in the front. Perfect. All right. So what I want to do now is adjust the times for um, each of these frames here. So I have specifics on how I want you to time out your first and last frame, and I give you an option for the middle frames. So my title frame here, I want it to be 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I'm going to slide down here. My last frame, I want it to rest at 1 second. Okay, so there we go. Now what I want to do is, select here. Here's 2. I'm going to shift and slide and go to my next to last frame. And with all those selected, I'm now going to click here. And I have 2 options for you as far as giving your animation times. One of them is doing it at either 0.13 frames per second. So I can do that. And it will give me a look of something like this. This is unfinished, needs to be colored, outlined, but for the sake of an example, this is good enough. It's going to keep playing through. So you kind of get an idea pretty fast, kind of choppy. So if I want to cut back on the choppiness, I'm going to stop this. I'm going to select my 2 through 54 again. I'm going to change that to other, and I'm going to go to 0.08. Click OK. That's a shorter time, which means my overall animation might be faster, but it'll be slightly smoother, less choppy as before. So a little bit more, excuse me, a little bit more fluid, smoother, not as choppy, but again, it is a faster animation now, so it doesn't last as long. So here's what I have going. So once you decide you're happy with that, then what I would do is come up here to File, and like before, Export, save for web. It is going to be a GIF again. And yes, I am of the persuasion that it is GIF, not GIF, even though the original owner was all about GIF. I'm calling it GIF. Get over it. So here I go. Percent, do the same as I did before. We'll make that 25. Makes it a lot smaller. It's going to resize this. Great, whatever, that's fine. We'll see what that looks like. If it's too small, then we'll go back and we can make another larger if we need to. But 25% is good. And we'll make sure that I save that. And I want to save it in the same folder that you have your files in. Keep track of all your projects. Know where all those things are saved. Keep all your projects together. That'll help save you time in the long run. So where am I at? Flipbook, Flipbook, Flipbook. Here it is. Flipbook GIF, yes. Flipbook Fulton underscore Flipbook. I call it 2 because it's my second one. To save today, anyways. Put your name underscore Flipbook. Make sure it saves as a GIF, and it should be good. And then I'll save that there. Once you have that done, what I would do is go back and check it, make sure everything works right. Here, my file's opening. Here, where's my H drive? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, Lord. Where'd it go? H drive is deciding it doesn't want to be here for some reason. I'm blind and I can't see it. Here's my H drive right here. Flipbook. Select that. Flipbook GIF. GIF. Open with Internet Explorer. We'll see if this needs to be resized. If it's too small, I'll resize it. Make it 50%. Something bigger, maybe. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's pretty small. But it's playing really good. I like the way that plays. So I'm happy with that. Timing looks right. Reason I set it up as 2 seconds as the intro, 1 second at the end. You don't want to just throw instant animation and movement at your audience right away. Give them something to read, give them something to rest on, play the animation, end with something else to rest on, and then it replays again. So I like this size. If you want to resize yours to something a little bit larger, maybe 50%, try that out. Just beware, the larger it is, the more it's going to lag, and you might end up having to shut down Photoshop. And so if you didn't like that, then go back to Save for Web. Here's the percentage. If you want to try full 100%, go for it. But just beware, Photoshop is likely to crash. I'm going to change it to 50 maybe. Save it. Yep, I'm just going to replace that one. Yes, this option comes up. Do you want to replace it? Yes, I want to replace it. So I've replaced it now. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to open with Internet Explorer. Hey, I like that size too. That looks good. So once it's ready and it's ready to load, it's going to go ahead and play. Not too shabby. All right, so that's pretty much it. What you're going to make sure of is that you have both your PSD file, the file that looks like this, and so make sure you have this saved, your name underscore Flipbook, and make sure your frames are in place, the adjustments you made are in place, everything is cropped, and it looks like it did just before you went to create your GIF. So make sure that that is saved and uploaded on the Classroom. Make sure that your GIF file is also uploaded on the Classroom, completed GIF file. So that's about it. Thanks a lot, and good luck.